Alright, so it's going to be the second flight with the AR drone. This time I'm going to show you a little bit of on-screen display. So to get started, I'm going to go to Settings, Network. Make sure you're connected to the AR drone as a hotspot. You should get a 192.168.1.2 as an IP. I'm going to go ahead and launch the AR.Drone app. Give it a second. The pilot icon should go dark, and then that means we're fully connected. Alright, it's going to load up here. You can see the display. So we're just seeing the front mounted camera currently. I've installed a USB key inside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be recording to the key versus streaming Wi-Fi. Alright, so hit takeoff. It's up in the air. Ready to go. So today's a little bit of a weird day. It was I think it was, they were saying 13 kilometers an hour wind, but it was gusting up to 23, 28. So it's very stable, other than when you see jerk around, that's it, fighting the gusty winds. What I do have to get used to though is the controls. You see it jerking around like that. Oh, so now we're on the onboard footage. But like I was saying, the reason it's jerking all over the place is the controls. The minute you let go of the sticks, they automatically try to hover and stay in spots. So unless you slow it down smoothly before you let go of the sticks, you'll always have that swaying back and forth motion is what I have noticed. And as with everything, time and practice. And here's something unavoidable. I took off with a half empty battery, and this is how far it got me. So once it got to the point where it popped up a red alert on the screen saying that there's a battery warning, so it auto landed itself. But we got a fresh pack in there now and ready to get it airborne. Alright, so do a little bit more exploring, just getting accustomed to the ranges as well. I have read a lot of mods that we can increase the range, so on and so forth, but for now, seems to be adequate. Pretty much zip up and down the street. And I'm assuming as well, I know there is quite a bit of Wi-Fi connections in the area, so I guess my next test will be at the park. I'm thinking I'm going to get a lot better range out there. No interference. Well, I didn't even notice how close that was. And pretty much at this point, when you see the on-screen, or sorry, not the on-screen, but the onboard video, that's I'm flying FPV. I'm not really looking at the quad. And that's what kind of makes it tough. I find there's a little bit of a lag. So sometimes when you see some of that jerking motion, I guess I can't blame it all on the wind. That's probably me panicking because it wasn't coming back the way I wanted to. Alright, another quick pass in the direction. There's me, GoPro in my head. In the long run too, probably just gonna bump up all the rates, that way I get full control of the quad. Right now you can see that the forward motion is really limited. But once you flick the settings on for outdoor haul, I think it brings you up to close to 50% of the travel, I guess you'd say. But even at those settings, it's still pretty adequate, especially for a beginner. I've been flying for quite a while now. So to me, again, it feels a little limited. I'm accustomed to doing loops with my MQX, which is another micro quad. If you guys haven't seen that, I do have footage of it. Alright, so pretty much done this run. Get a little bit of altitude. Take a look at the top of the house and land. So, guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.